Hello everyone. In previous video we had discussed about some materials. They can be classified on basis of their resistivity. So there are three classes of the materials. First one, that is conductor, second one, that is semiconductors, and third one, that is insulators. So material can be classified in three categories on base of their resistivity. Okay, so these topics we have discussed in previous video. So now today we are going to study the different types of the resistors that can be used in laboratory, okay, and electric circuits. So there are two types of the resistors. First one, that is wire bound resistors, and second one, that is carbon film resistors. So we discuss one by one. So first of all, what is the wire bound resistance and how we can make these resistors? So for making these resistors, we take one base of the proper materials, and around that base we wrapping some wires. So this wire is made up by some alloys. That example is manganite, constantan, and the nichrons. So you use the wires of these alloys and wrapping these wires on the proper base. Okay, so this is your wire bound resistors. Okay, now here question is that why we use these types of the alloys or these types of the materials only? Because this material has the resistivity, it is independent on temperatures. Okay, what happens if the resistivity is dependent on temperatures? So suppose we have the electronic circuits and in which we connected some devices, or as for example we take the bulb, and when we apply the potential difference or we connected the battery to these bulbs, so these batteries, due to these batteries, current can be flow through this bulb. Okay, now here we connected one resistors, okay, somewhere here, this is our resistors. So if these resistors is making by the alloys or some materials whose resistivity is dependent on temperature, suppose, okay, it is dependent on temperatures. So when current is passing through these resistors, so resistivity will be changed. If the resistivity of the these resistors is changed, so the current value can be decreased or increased. According to Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. Then I is equal to V by R. If your resistive value or resistance value is changed, so their current will be changed. That means currents can be changed continuously. If current can be changed, so these devices that we have connected in circuit, that can be damaged. So we need to flow the same current through the circuit. So for that we use the resistance or we use the materials for making the resistors such that materials has the resistivity, it is independent on temperatures. Because of that, this choice of the resistors, this choice of the materials is used for making the resistor. But here these resistors, which one? The wire bound resistors have the resistivity or resistance that is very small range. How much? From 1 ohm to few ohms. Okay, but when we need the higher value of the resistors, at that times these resistors cannot be used. So at that times we use the second one, the carbon film resistors. These resistors have the resistivity value or the resistance value that is from 1 ohm to 100 mega ohms. Okay, this is very large value of the resistors. So when we need the higher value of the resistance, at that times we use the carbon film resistors. So how we can make these carbon film resistors? So for making these carbon film resistors, we use the mixtures of the graphite and resin. Okay, we use the graphite and resin mixtures, and at the high temperature and high pressure we make these mixtures in form of the cylinder. We make these mixtures in form of the cylinders. We module these mixtures in cylinder forms, and at the two ends of the cylinders we connected the conducting wires. Which wires? The conducting wires. And then these structures can be enveloped or can be covered by the plastic or ceramic. Okay, how the carbon film resistors can be made? So for that, first of all, you make the mixtures of the graphite and resin, and at the high temperature and high pressures you module these mixtures in form of the cylinders. Then you connected the connecting wires at two ends. Okay, then these structures can be covered by the ceramic and plastic. Okay, ceramic and plastics. Cover these materials by ceramic and plastic. Is it okay? Any question? No. So up to this we discuss about the how we can make the wire bounded resistors and carbon bounded resistors. Now these resistors gives the higher value of the resistivity or resistance, which these carbon film resistors, that value is 1 ohm to 100 mega ohm. Also these resistors is compact, inexpensive. Because of that, this is extensively used in electronic circuit. Okay, why this is used? Because the inexpensive, it is very compact. Because of that, this is generally used in electronic circuit. So now these carbon have very compact size, okay, very small size. So their values of the resistance can be assigned by the numbers of the color band on their resistance. Okay, these resistors, it is in shape of the cylinders. So these values of resistivity or resistance, value of the resistance of the carbon film resistors, they can be assigned by the color code, color band. Okay, color band they can be draw on that resistors. So here we have different color of the bands on the resistance, and each color have the finite values, finite numbers. Okay, and this is known as the color code. Okay, so value of the carbon film resistors or the resistance of the carbon film resistors, they can be find out by color code. So how you can find out the value of the resistance of the carbon film resistors? So for that you have given one tables. You can see in tables you have given the different colors, and according to their color you have the numbers. Okay, so here remember that suppose we have these resistors, and on resistors you have the different colors of the bands. There are 4 bands are there on the resistors. So this first band, it gives the 10 place. Which one? 10 place of the value of the resistance. This second band gives you the unit place of the value of the resistance, and this third one, this value we assign by suppose n, so we take 10 raised to n, and this 10 raised to n is in multiplier with first and second band numbers, and the fourth one, that gives the tolerance. How much variation can be arising, that values we have calculated from this color code. Okay, we take one example so you can easily understand. Suppose first of all you must be remember these tabular representations. So how you can remember the sequence of the colors? So for that you remember one sentence, that is B Roy goes to Bombay via Gateway. Okay, also notice that here capital values, capitals letters gives the color name. Which name? Color name. So you can see this sentence is given here, BB Roy goes to Bombay via Gateway. So here capital letters gives the name of the colors. So this first one, that is black. Which? Black. Second B stands for brown. Third, that is red, R for red. Then you have O, that is orange. then Y, that is yellow. Now we have G, that is green. Now this O, E, S, that is in smaller number, smaller letters, so they can be not give any color name. So now we have capital letters, that is B. So now we have blue. You must be remember, here you have 3B, first, second, and then at this net is. So this first one is that black, second one that is brown, and here you get the fifth or sixth number, that is your blue. Then V, that is violet, G, that is gray, and W, that is white. Okay, so by remember this sentence, so you can easily remember all color names, okay, that given in table. See, black, brown, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, gray, and white. Up to this you can use that sentence. Which one? BB Roy goes to Bombay via Gateway. But here your capital letters only give the color name. Now you can assign the numbers from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1 through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 9. Then you have multipliers. For multipliers, you take these numbers on basis of 10 in the raised to 10. That means 10 raised to 0, that is 1. So that is 1 for black. Then 10 raised to 1, 10 raised to 2, 10 raised to 3, 10 raised to 4 up to 10 raised to 9. Okay. But after that we have given more 3 numbers, 3 colors, which gold, silvers, or we have given the bands but whose color is not assigned, that means no colors. So at that time this value is not given, numbers value, but the multiplier is given. Also the tolerance is given, variation. So for here some mistake is there. For gold we have 5%, for silver we have 10%, and where no color, that is 20%. Okay, this is only how you can remember the tabular representation. Now how you can apply these values and these colors for finding the resistance value, that we learned by taking one examples. Suppose we have given a resistors. Okay, you have given the resistor, and on resistors you have given 4 band of different colors. So we take different colors band. The first one, that is suppose black. Now the second one, that is we take the green. Okay, then third one, that is blue. Is it okay? Now suppose the fourth one, that is we take the red again. Fourth one, that is red. So we discuss in this theory that the first band that gives the 10 place of our resistance value. So you can find out what is the black numbers value from the tables. You can see black numbers have the 0. That means the 10 place, that is 0 you have. Then second band, that is green. So you can find out the green value, that is 5. So this is the unit place. Now you get the 10 place and unit place. This first band gives the 10 place, second band gives the unit place. Then the third band, that is your blue. So this is blue. Now for blue you take here 6 value, so that is n is equal to 6. Then you take 10 raised to n, that is 10 raised to 6. So here you have multipliers. Now you multiply this 10 raised to 6 with the value that you have find out from first 2 bands. That means 10 raised to 6. Okay, so this is your value. Which value you get for this one? That is 0.5 into 10 raised to 6 ohm. This is resistance value for this resistance. Now how much variation can be taken place in these values? So for that you see what is the last band. If your last band colors, that is out of this from black to whites, at that times variation is equal to 0. That means you get the very nearly value. This is resistance value. But suppose you have given the fourth band, that is the colors out of gold, silver and no colors, at that time so you have variation that is 5%, 10% and 20%. Suppose instead of these red colors you have golden colors. Which one? Goldens. So for goldens you have 5% variation. That means at that time you take plus or minus 5%. So at that time your value is 0.5 into 10 raised to 6 ohm plus or minus 5%. This value can be varied by plus 5 or this can be varied by minus 5. So from these tables, this color code, you can find out the values of the registers by using the different colors values that is draw on that register. Okay, we take one more examples for understanding properly. So now we take, this is our register. Now on registers there are 4 bands are there. So we take our first band, that is red. Second band, that is also red. Okay, third band that is green, and fourth one, that is our gold. What? The golden color. That is our golden. Here golden color is not given in these softwares, because of that we write their name. This is our gold. Okay, now you can find out the values of resistance for these registers. So for that you take first band, so that value is red, that is 2, so your value is 2. This is the 10 place of the resistance value. Now second band, that is also red, that value is also 2. Now your third band gives the multipliers. So now your third band gives the multipliers, so you have green, so that multiplier is 10 raised to 5. So that is 10 raised to 5 ohms. You get the values of resistance for this registers. But now your fourth bands, it is given that color is gold. So there can be some variation in these values. But how much variations? So for that you take, what is the colors of the fourth band? That is golden. So golden have 5% variation. That means plus or minus 5%. Suppose instead of golden you have given the silvers, at that time you get 10% variation. And suppose there is no colors, at that time you get 20% variation. Okay, so this is assigned the some variation which is taken place in the register value. Okay, so this is very basic concept, and by using this color code you can find out the resistance value of the registers. So for that you must be remember these tabular representations, and for remembering the sequence of these colors you can use the sentence that is B.B. Roy goes to Bombay via Gateway. But here remember that your capital letters only give the color names. Okay, so now we stop here. In the next lectures we discuss about some examples in which we have find out some resistance value of the registers by using the color code. Okay, so thank you.